I just wanted to know how well received your model has been in the scientific community or marketplace.
Well, great question. And I would point out that what we're doing is the very initial steps, that no way do we have a fully formed, fully developed, expansive, in-depth model. We have essentially a framework in place, and we're working on continuing to develop the model and to not only make it more broader in scope, but also deeper as well. But we are in the process of going to university campuses and exposing the model and the approach that we're taking to scientific audiences. And in fact, we typically do what we call University Skeptics Forums, where Hugh Ross and I will present pieces of our model. We'll invite a panel of atheist scientists who are in a position to evaluate our model, to critique it, and then we open it up for a discussion much like we're having tonight, a Q&A session. And nobody has yet to criticize the scientific basis of our model. Typically, it becomes a philosophical discussion as to what is and isn't science, and what are you doing here? Is it really science? And how can you evoke a creator in all of this? And so it becomes a philosophical discussion, not a scientific discussion. But there also are a number of scientists who I have personally interacted with that I would never in my wildest dreams thought that they would even be sympathetic to what we're doing, that actually are, though they don't agree with our conclusions, actually are intrigued with our approach and are willing to dialogue with us and treat us as colleagues that are producing a model. So the reception is actually good. It's even better than I thought it would have been.
Have you seen any common points of contention, that are consistent as you shop it around a little? Or?
Yeah, and we are kind of accumulating that, and it's primarily philosophical. You know, every time we do one of these skeptics forums, we have to sit down and develop philosophical responses to these philosophical objections.